rainforest of the Marañón River in northern Peru, there lived a jaguar who was very bad. It was not that he was bad at heart, but he had lost the balance with nature that all creatures strived to have and had become accustomed to killing and eating the smaller animals of the jungle just for fun. This jaguar from the rainforest of the Marañón River had turned into a mean, ruthless menace who thought that just because he was bigger, he could dominate all of the smaller creatures. He frightened all of the other animals and caused them to feel sad and angry. The smaller animals gathered together to think of what to do.
What are we going to do? Who is going to save us?
In this moment, a small white monkey who had been listening in a nearby tree said,
I will save you all!
How are you gonna save us? You're just a little monkey.
How could you possibly have the strength to fight the jaguar who is big and strong and powerful? You are just a weak little foolish monkey. How could you save us?
I'm not foolish, and I don't have any fear from this jaguar. I will save you all. Just wait and see.
How can you prove to us that you don't have any fear of the jaguar?
I'll go pull the jaguar's tail while he's sleeping, and I won't be scared a bit. I am going to sneak up on him and pull his tail.
No, we're so scared. How could he possibly think to do that? He could kill you and eat you in one bite.
Don't do it. Don't risk it.
Don't go and pull the tail!
I'm going to do it because I'm very brave.
After triumphantly saying this, Machin went to where the jaguar was sleeping, and all of the other animals followed cautiously so as not to awake the jaguar, because they wanted to see if the monkey would really pull the tail of the fiercest jaguar. The jaguar was sleeping soundly, and the monkey came closer very quietly and slowly.
Machin snapped closer and closer and suddenly grabbed hold of the jaguar's tail and pulled with all of his might.
Ow! My tail! Who pulled my tail?
Jaguar jumped up wanting to know who had pulled his tail, but the clever little monkey had already escaped by scrambling quick to the top of a nearby tree.
Wow, did you see that? Machin is really brave. Maybe he can save us all.
All of the small animals gathered in an assembly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen what Machin the monkey can do.
Now what's the next step?
I would like to say something. We should challenge the jaguar and his bullies, big animals, to battle. I'll organize our army, and then we can see who wins.
What a good idea! Who will tell the jaguar?
I'll tell the jaguar that I'm not afraid.
The jaguar was not far away, so the monkey climbed a tree and said,
Hey, you ugly, dirty jaguar, I'm going to make you a bet that if I form an army, we can beat you and your army in a battle.
How are you going to win? I'm big and strong and powerful, and so are my friends. The bear, the puma, the anaconda,
just wait and see. We are going to win. Just because you are big doesn't mean that you can dominate us. I am going to join together all of my small animals. The ants, the fleas, the bees, the lice, the butterflies, all of them.
Ha ha! How will you ever beat me with such a pathetic army? We can just squish you fools in one step. I would love to meet this challenge because you are so small and I am going to win.
Machin thought for a second and then said,
Excuse me, Sir Jaguar, but who was the one that pulled your tail while you were sleeping?
You? You pulled my tail? Now yes, we will have a battle.
the battle would be the next day.
Machin spent all night preparing the small animals while the Jaguar did nothing with his army of bigger animals, thinking that because they were bigger, they did not have to practice.
We have to be really organized to win over the tiger and his army of bigger animals. Here is our plan. When the big animals start to come toward us, I will shout, "Abejas a las orejas!" I will shout, "Hormigas a las barrigas!" And then, piojos a los ojos! And with this plan, we will win. We are not going to use violence. We are just use our strengths as small, organized animals.
Go to sleep, guys and gals. We don't need to practice. Just step on the useless little pipsqueaks.
Okay. Yeah, just step on them.
All of the animals of the jungle gathered in the battlefield to watch and see who would win the bigger small animals. Machin climbed atop a big boulder on the side of the field, while the Jaguar climbed to the top of a boulder on the other side, both ready to direct their troops.
Let the battle begin!
Step on the little ones! Get them!
Abejas a las orejas!
The bees flew to the ears of the large animals and buzzed and stung so that the big animals could not hear any of the orders that the Jaguar was giving.
Go step on them! We can't let these little nothings beat us with some buzzing!
Hormigas a las barrigas!
The ants began to bite the stomachs of the advancing big animals, and once again the big animals were rendered useless, doubling over in pain, unable to continue.
Why have you all stopped? Go! Go!
Piojos
lights flew right to the eyes of the big animals, making it so that they could not continue advance and had to retreat.
What are you all doing? We have to keep fighting. We can't let these little runs win.
But we can't see anything. We can't hear anything, and our stomachs hurt. We don't want to fight anymore. Let's just call a truce with the monkey.
No! I can't let this happen. I am going to go myself and eat the monkey.
The jaguar began to run towards Machin with the intention of eating the monkey. But before he could arrive, Machin shouted,
Abejas a las orejas, hormigas a las barrigas, piojos a los ojos.
All of the insects began to attack the jaguar, and he had to retreat. The animals returned to life as normal with a bit more peace and an understanding that the big animals could no longer pick on the little animals simply because they were bigger.
There existed a newfound respect between the two groups and acknowledgement that there needs to be balance and respect between all of the creatures in the natural world. The jaguar had to leave at least for a while and go to another myth.